All right, this story is, am I the astronaut? My wife is mad and calling me cheap for suggesting we bake a homemade cake for my daughter's birthday. So for my daughter's birthday, the wife and I are taking our daughter to Disney for 2 days. And my wife also bought some presents and wants to buy a birthday cake. I'm not against getting a birthday cake, but I suggested that we bake my daughter a homemade cake instead of buying a $40 Pokemon cake from Publix due to the fact that we have already spent a little over $2,000 on Disney tickets and still haven't paid for the resorts. I'm now being called cheap. And that because me and the wife will spend money on ourselves throughout the year, that buying a $40 cake on top of the money we have already spent for this trip shouldn't be an issue. We aren't made of money, and all I'm trying to do is save what we have for this trip, like the resort and food things my daughter may want while at the park. So, am I the astronaut? Edit, I'll try to answer everyone's questions. 1, I'm making the cake. 2, the trip is the day after my daughter's birthday. 3, I didn't plan to go to Disney. My wife bought tickets without consulting me to see if it was in our budget. Oh, snap. Okay, there's a lot more going on here than just this cake. Wife bought tickets to Disney without consulting with her partner first to see if it was even in budget. It's just like $2,000. Poof, you're cheap. You got problems here. You got problems. This is, am I the astronaut? My wife is mad and calling me cheap for suggesting that we bake a homemade cake for my daughter's birthday. So am I the astronaut for wanting to make a homemade cake? No, you're not an asshole for that. You're not an astronaut for wanting to do that. You know, this is like a duck cake kind of thing, right? Yeah, you can make the cake to try to save a little bit. You're going to have to make a whole lot of homemade cakes versus buying them at the store for several years to make up for that $2,000 she just dropped without telling you first or letting you like give you time to plan for it or anything. You got what is the opposite of cheap? Bougie? Okay. You may be cheap, but your wife's bougie because she's dropping $2,000 without telling you. You trying to save $20. You're trying to save $20 and she's dropping $2,000 without telling you. So you guys have a lot of issues going on here. I can't even put you on the scale because you have so many issues going on that aren't related to this cake at all. There's a lot bigger stuff going on here. You guys have very different views on how money should be spent and communicated about. And you got to get that shit locked down. You got to do it, man. You got to do it. And I understand this is kind of a spite cake, but it's you like, we got to save money every turn we can and trying to get her in this kind of habit. But good luck with that, because if right now she's comfortable enough to spend $2,000 on tickets without talking to you first, you've got a long way to go, man. A long way. Long way. This is dangerous, man. This is dangerous right here. Like, yeah, this is dangerous. NTA, if I haven't already said it, NTA for wanting to try to save a little bit of money here. Maybe you went about it in a what is going on buttons, work with me. There we go. Go NTA, but you have bigger problems. You have much bigger problems, and good luck to you, because if you haven't paid for the hotel yet, and also when you go to Disney, I assume, because it's like her birthday kind of thing, you're going to have the full princess experience. So what you've paid so far is about to get a lot more expensive, man. You may want to look into selling some organs or that kind of thing. Anything you don't need, get rid of.